Greetings, everyone. Major Tim here, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to just take a few minutes of your time. I trust that you are doing well. I trust that you are navigating through all of these ever changing phases and partial openings and all of that um, with grace and with dignity, but always with the idea that God's in control. We need to trust Him and move forward in that. It's been a good week. I've been working a little bit on some projects. This has kind of been a difficult time because um, normal day-to-day operations are a little bit different. There are different things that capture our attention. We're not prepping for Tuesday night Bible studies or Wednesday night Bible studies. We're Sunday sermons and Sunday worship and those Sunday school and those things. And so the week has been a little bit different. But those of you that know me know that I'd like to spend a little bit of time in my workshop in the garage creating projects. Wood. I love woodworking, and I love to do it. There's something really for me um, taking old pieces of wood and doing something new with them. I've had the opportunity to take a table. Someone gave me a table, and I was able to take that table apart and utilize parts of it. And I made for the individual that donated, that gave that to me. It was their father's, and I was able to take that and create a couple of craft items for them as a remembrance, so that when they see that, they'll know that pieces of that project came from something that their father, that they grew up in their, and it was in their father's house. Another staff member gave me a beautiful, well, it's kind of beat up, but it was a beautifully constructed dining room table that I took apart and turned into a set of bookcases for my daughter and son-in-law, and it was really a blessing. And so I do some slab wood stuff, and I was able to take a remnant piece and did a river table for that staff member who gave me the opportunity to, and I think this is the important thing for me, gave me the opportunity to take something that was old or discarded, something that was um, not useful anymore, for what, not just left out, left behind, left off to the side, if you will, and then to take that and to craft into it something new and something valuable and something that for me is a love language. I like to cook and I like to create in Papa B's workshop. And it, I think for me, it's my love language. It's how I share with people. And one of the things that, so during this time, one of the things I've been able to do is take maybe a little bit of time in the morning or a little bit of time in the evening, and spend some time. And I ended up with like 4 projects, all in different stages. And I was beginning to start to panic and get all tense about it, because this undone stuff. We're living in an undone time, aren't we? We don't know when things are going to get back to whatever normal is going to look like for us, and we're all navigating through that. But finally, I was able to knock down 3 of the 4 projects and finish them, and gift 2 of them, and show my daughter and son-in-law a table that I made for them. And so completed, and there was a sense of accomplishment. And when I look at them, I think about, it was this uh, discarded tree that somebody slabbed up and then sold me the slabs, and they rescued a tree from a burn pile, and then taking that and spending time, um, effort, learning in the process, and prayerfully considering what I'm doing, and then creating something new. And for me, it just, for me, it's my testimony. It's what God did for me. Those of you that know me know that God in my life took a broken man and restored him, and to this beautiful relationship that I have with him, and then a beautiful life that I have serving in ministry. And I think that that's something that um, I really want us to think about, because we've been isolated, we've been set aside, we've been confined, we've been separated, we've been distant, and hopefully we're learning lessons in that process about What is God doing something with this broken time to renew you? Is he taking this broken situation that you're in, and are you allowing him, by focusing on him, to turn it into something beautiful and something new? That's what he does. Behold, all things have become new. I have on my arm, in Greek, I have a new creation, and I have nails in the shape of a fish. And I did that as a witness to our theme verse, which is 2 Corinthians 5:17. If anyone's in Christ, he's a new creation. The old is gone and the new has come. And I kind of approach my wood projects the same way. It's this old thing, and I want to do something new with it. And I'm not even sure. Sometimes I get an idea, and I'm not sure that's right. And I work my way through. The difference between God doing it and me doing it is that God already knows that his way is a perfect way. He doesn't need to say, hold on a second, I need to do over. Hold on a second, I made a mistake. I don't need to change the dimensions. I don't need to build as I go. I know the end. And God says to us, even in this time, I know the end for you. I know where I want you to go, but you're going to miss it if you don't follow me. You're going to miss it if you don't pay attention to me. And so my hope is that during this time of brokenness and almost maybe feeling useless sometimes, not as useful perhaps as you used to be, that you'll allow God to season you and to shape you and to change you and to transform you for what's ahead. Because he's always preparing us. I believe that he's always preparing us for what's to come, and the opportunities that we have to share his love and his grace and his mercy with other people. So that's very exciting. With that in mind, also, I hope that you're learning some lessons in this, and I want to challenge you. Our church, our core, the website is, or I mean, the email is myworshipkck at usc.salvationarmy.org. Myworshipkck at usc.salvationarmy.org. And I'm over the next week or so, 7 days to 10 days or so, maybe only 7 now. I'm asking people to email me with the top 3 lessons that they've learned. And they don't necessarily have to be spiritual, although if those are the top 3 lessons you've learned, then I want to hear from you. Because I really like to start out our first Sunday back together talking about what we've learned as individuals and how the Bible can take what we've learned, how God can take what we've learned, backed up by his word, and then do something in the future for us, always preparing us for the future. And so I challenge you to just send those to my email. It's easier if you put them in the email. That way they're all in one place. If you try to text me, I can't keep track of all of that stuff anymore. There's so much of it, and it gets so separated, and it becomes a frustration point for me. And so what I'd like to do is get it on the email. I can put all those emails, copy and paste them together, and then put something together. So I hope that you'll do that. Again, don't waste valuable time that God has for you by worrying about things, by letting anxiety take over. Just look at the lessons that he's learning, that he's teaching you. Look at the lessons that you're learning. And you might even throw in 3 blessings as well. So I look forward to hearing from you. As always, we're here for you. We're here to help. And please know that you're being prayed for. People are contacting you, making phone calls. You can call us. You can leave messages with us. You can shoot out to the text line. You can shoot an email to us. If you find yourself in need, let us know. We're still frontline serving. We're still doing all the work and ministry that the Salvation Army does as the hands and feet of Jesus. But know that we're praying for you in our heart. We love you, we care about you, and we want what's best for you. So God bless you, and just have a great day.